Hey, what's up everyone? It's Angelo from Prime Animal Performance Athletics. This video is going to be what to me makes up a prime animal, and it has four pillars. The first pillar would be your body, the second pillar would be your mind, the third pillar would be your soul, and the fourth pillar would be your destiny or your purpose. Now, everyone wants to be bigger, stronger, faster, leaner, you know, um, but we're all very different in our capabilities and also in our purpose and in who we are. Um, Not to say that you have to be born a certain way or a certain size to be able to do like Olympic movements or gymnastics. Anyone can learn anything, um, but it's also catered to who you are, right? What do you want from your training, or what do you want from life, right? If all you want is to kind of just be healthy, there's many ways about doing that. You don't have to you know be a power lifter if you want to be healthy. So within these are very general topics, right? These are very expansive topics that you can't really say have an ending, right? Which is part of the beauty of these four pillars. You know, within the body, the body is your mind. It's the body. Sorry, the body is your vessel. It's your vehicle. It's your temple. No, never mind. It's your temple. And so, um, what you eat plays a role. How you move plays a role. How you breathe plays a role. And let's say now going to the mind, right? Which is, I suppose, another a form of temple of its own. It's like a command center, as opposed to a temple. The mind is huge. There's a great quote. Whether you believe you can or you believe you can't, you're right. Life is a lot about mindset, and you have to be able to control, you know, what you think and what you think you think. You know, the mind is very elusive. It's a very slippery and sneaky construct. It's meant for survival. You know, the body is meant for adaptation. The mind is meant for survival, and the soul is meant for permeability. Sorry, not permeability, permanent ability. Is that a word? Anyways, so moving on to the soul. Uh, the soul is another huge topic, and this goes into who you are. So, what are your experiences? What make you up? What makes you? What makes me me? Um, and it's also what is your light and what is your darkness, right? Where you're here now, where do you need to grow? Where do you need to move on to? The next pillar is the purpose, the destiny of said prime animal, whoever it may be. And this one is very obviously personal, as all the rest of them are, but this is a bit different. Uh, this entails what is your responsibility? What are you here to do? Right? If you're here to be an athlete, like, don't get me wrong. This page is gonna go a lot into health, really. Well-being, I suppose. Um, but let's say now relating this back to the destiny. It's like, what are you here to do? You know, I mean, if you're a teacher, you know, you have purpose. You're here to teach and to educate. To share and to inspire minds. That will shape the future. You know, but this plays into so many different things. So now going to an athlete, how would this relate to an athlete? What are you here for? Are you here to play sports? Because sports, as great as they are, and training as good as it is, it only lasts a certain amount of, well, a properly structured training program will last forever, as it should. But what I'm trying to say is, as an athlete, are you here just to play 10 years or 12 years and then, what do you do? What is your impact? Don't get me wrong. Like, you look at a player like Walter Payton. This guy made a huge impact on many people's lives. He was a great person. He was a great man. He had a purpose. He had a destiny, right? I mean, he was on the field, and he was sweetness on the field, right? But I mean, you ask anybody who know, like, I've never met Walter Payton, obviously, but you ask anybody whoever spoke with Walter Payton, or whoever had the good fortune to meet him, to know who he was, and they said he was a great person, you know. So who you are, what is your duty to humanity, to the world, you know. So again, these are very open and vast topics, but that's what they're meant to be, I think another principle that should make up a prime animal is that there's always room for improvement. There's always room for growth. Within these domains, there's a never-ending room for growth. You could always get better. You could always become faster. You could always get stronger. You could always get smarter. You could always become a better person. These things never finish. They're endless, like we are. So that was what I want to kind of just talk a little bit about. What is a prime animal, in my opinion? What is the constituent parts that create a prime animal, that enable you to be an impact, whether it's on the field, in the weight room, or in life, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much about it for today. But this week I will be talking a little bit about the basics of protein, the basics of carbs, and the basics of fat. And as always, like and share, and I will see you this week again. Peace.